All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to episode 4 of our Can I Solo Season 2. If you haven't caught up with the series so far, check the link in the description. Basically, the idea is to go through all the dungeons that are soloable and see how far we can get. So we're just kind of going down the list, not in any particular order. So every episode, we try to do 2 base games and 1 DLC. And so last time we did Crypt of Hearts 1 and Dark Shade Caverns 1. So today we'll be doing Spindle 1, Wayrest, and we did Cradle last time. Falkreath actually might be difficult for a solo. I know Bloodroot is not soloable because the chain thingy, the one that like CCs you and you can't break free, someone else has to get you out of it. So I'm not sure if that one's doable, so we might just do Fang Lair today. And I don't think there's anything that would stop us in Fang Lair. But with that said, yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this so far. Let me just build up ult before we go in. This is my house, by the way. It's pretty cool. You have all the Mundus stones and everything. All right, so let's see. Let's port into Spindle 1. Let's do a quick warm up. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Are you guys enjoying the series so far? I think it's pretty interesting because if you're new to a channel, I've never heard of this before. I did this series, I guess we can call it season 1, 7 years ago, and you can check the playlist in the description and you can watch all those videos as well. But in 2024, obviously the game has changed, meta has changed, and of course my ability to play this game has been changed. So yeah, just wanted to see what it's all about. Dark Shade 1. Wait, this is not Dark Shade, this is Spindle 1.
We're going back in.
Yeah, I'll try to do my best to explain all the boss mechanics and everything. That way, for everyone looking into this game and you're thinking, oh, I want to try dungeons in the future, this might be for you. So yeah, another reason why we started this was like a lot of people don't really like to do group content and stuff, so I'm just proving that a lot of these are also soloable. And you can also bring a companion in, which I should be leveling up as well. So yeah, I'm just pointing out endgame dungeons and stuff, not actually that scary. Most of the time it's fun, just play with your friends, do stuff. All right, boss number 1. This is just a spider. I guess I'll drop my ult here. This boss literally doesn't do anything. It just kind of sits there.
That's how we do things in Daggerfall.
Okay, Bastion. So yeah, the goal is basically to clear everything that we can solo, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so this, I guess we could call it the first real boss. The boss spawn's over here, and the mechanics of this one are that the boss will jump to the furthest player. When you do the solo, obviously it's a little bit different to you every time. So my food is out. Let me go, I'll fix that after. But yeah, it basically summons ads and then jumps to the furthest person away. So if that's you, just move in closer. All right, we're good. And I'm even doing this on like the good old classic Oaken Sork build, which means it's not hard to play. Sork has a lot of utilities for healing, survivability, and everything. So I think that's awesome. But yeah, that was the boss. Literally just don't be the furthest person away, and if you are, moving closer. So this boss is different on Spindle 2. But on Spindle 1, it's, you know, not really. It's not really a boss here, but in the next version of it, it is. Mini boss over here. I like to mark it just so I know where it is because they all honestly look the same.
Burn it.
They mean to take her from us. Stop them.
Big Rabu.
Set it up. I need healing.
By her command.
And Spindle 2, there's a mini over there as well.
Heal me.
Must obey the whispers.
Healer. Burn.
I just like to group everything up and then AoE them down.
Light it up.
Incorruptible creatures. You dare to defy me?
So this is the final boss on Spindle 1. Here are the mechanics.
Get the point.
Eventually, it'll do the dodge thingy. If you don't have an add-on or you're playing on console, what it does is like just look at her front arms, and then that, and then when she webs you in, what she'll do is basically do an AOE, and you don't want to stand in it. It's a one-shot on vet hard mode. When she looks like she's channeling something or her hands do something, then like that. If you get hit by it, your screen turns white. Once you get,
Deep breaths.
if you get caught into that, just roll out of it. Very cool. Spindle 1 down. Honestly, if you're just rushing through it, you could just rush all the way up until the spider boss, which we fought like right here or something. And then you could pull everything up until the final boss. And then it's literally like a 2-minute dungeon if you did that. But I just wanted to show you what it'd be like if you didn't. Wayrest 2 next. See, I don't think anything would stop us here. First boss, Slime Craw. Sometimes you kind of do have to kill all the ads in the like little under the sewer grate, because it'll block you from opening the door after this, so might have to go back, or it actually just opened. Ooh, this boss. Okay, so this one teleports a lot. In 2, these statues will do something, and it chooses one person, which makes me think, is it possible to do this on Wayrest 2 alone? I'm not sure.
Tormented souls of the dead arise and kill these interlopers. I need
Ain't the
healing!
word for what we're gonna do to you. To the side!
Move to flank! Tormented souls of the dead arise and kill these interlopers.
You could kill all the ads first before doing it. It makes it like you don't get CC'd as often by random projectiles, but at the end of the day, is it really a big deal? No. Yeah, I should take notes on that one because Wayrest 2 is not solo friendly.
For glory!
Fighting it on the stairs is kind of sketch because it does this like spin mechanic. Sometimes things just get like stuck in the wall or the stairs in this
Come on,
case.
get out of there!
I can't allow you to muck about in here. Know that it was
So this boss, he does this jump CC and then he does a lot of heavies.
Taste our steel!
So I'll show you what it looks like. There's an AoE, and then he'll do like a jump like that with a cone that'll knock you down even through block. So it's just gonna do that. Trying to pre-dodge it and it just shows Bastion, so that's good. Yeah, I tried to roll through that, it just did not.
Choosing to remain still.
Are you?
Let's have
Attack!
some fun.
In Wayrest 2, there's a ghost boss here called the Forgotten One.
Aid me.
Yeah, it's just a ghost.
Flank now. Light it.
Stick 'em, bleed 'em, and leave 'em for the skeevers. Burn from the sides!
Look at all of them funneling in. Holy. That's very satisfying, actually. When you have an AoE ult like that, and they just get
The day is
melted.
ours.
Take one of them alive so we can have some fun later.
You can't take us all.
Circle around.
Let's go!
I'm hurt. Kill.
That's how we do things in Daggerfall!
Circle around.
Shot through the wall. Cool.
Come here and let me show you the pointy end of my sword.
I'm gonna cut you up into little pieces.
There will be no place for rabble
I'm just gonna
like
pull
you in
everything,
Hell
including the
Gares
boss.
Wayrest.
Atro should nuke everything. We're good.
no remorse. Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
Back in the day, this actually used to be bugged, and we found out the cause of that was all the Templars using the Repentance skill. And, like, you know how those ghosts die to trigger the boss again? When you, like, purge those souls, it didn't count it as, like, dead, so you just, like, had to wait out the full timer. So, yeah, that was a problem. It's been fixed for many years now, but it's still funny. Like, I still remember years ago, the first time I'm like, what's happening? Turns out it's just literally a Templar problem. Boss 2 or Dungeon 2 done. All right, so let's see. What do we want to do next? Which DLC? Mazatoon might be doable, but the final boss will probably be a problem because of the like the vision mechanic. Falkreath, I think is doable, but we're probably gonna wipe a lot. Bloodroot is not doable solo. I don't think there are any issues with Fang Lair. Scalecaller, we'll save that for next time. Scalecaller is a fun one. But today, we do Fang Lair. This is kind of a long dungeon, but I don't think there are any major stopping. There might be one, actually. There's this one boss that chains you in. And so I'm just like... I don't know. I might have to barrier that one. But we'll see how it is. There's only one actual questionable mini fight that I'll have to prepare for.
I want it.
Now I reap the harvest of the blade!
How long does she intend to channel that barrier?
Long as the master desires it, I
Your
imagine.
blood will flow black.
I am not afraid of you.
Destroy!
Excuse me. This is technically the first boss. It's just a bunch of waves coming out of every corner. Like there, 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 there.
The way is shut. Nothing you can do will change that. Are you all the worm slave had to muster? Curse your beating heart! Just die already! Struggle all you like. Death gets its way in the end.
You're paralyzed. Don't think. Move.
Oh my god. A little bit different when you do it solo versus just face rolling everything with the group.
There. The barrier has been dispelled. Now to find out what they were so interested in protecting.
I'll admit, I didn't expect
All right. Whose experiment nearly killed me last night?
Good.
Soul, you will
Watch out for these little thingies. They explode. Multi blueberries.
I wonder what we'll make from you.
Advance!
Usually, if you're doing it on vet, you kill the revivifiers first because they basically buff all the other enemies in radius, and the Colossus will one-shot you, most likely.
I've never seen this design before. What's its purpose?
Oh, they hate it when you breathe.
What is this contraption? Such supple skin.
Strike now.
All right, coming down, almost to the next boss.
You get to die. Exciting. Yes, the smell. I thought these were supposed to be for the food stores. Scale, color, Katsun. I'm now I chop you up.
I have conjured up the spirit of countless beings. Some truth. Let's hear your soul wail.
Flappy it in heal. It's okay. I think we got a majority of them.
You're ours now.
Courage brings victory.
All right, this boss. This one used to be difficult when this dungeon first came out. So it does a few things. Those dog thingies, they will explode on you. They had to nerf that at one point and make it so it's like more obvious, the explosion. And then the Guar just like poison dots you and everything else. So you'll see a movement. It's kind of don't stand in bad like I did. So what groups do, even on like vet hard mode trifecta runs, is basically stack everything together and then AoE it down. Oh god. Oh god. See, interesting. So we're gonna have to focus the dog down first. When you do this solo, you actually learn a lot of different things, like how to look out for certain mechanics and certain things you wouldn't normally learn. But yeah, now I know. I don't know the timer on the respawn for that one, but let's hope we don't hit it. Neat.
I'd wager these bones weren't just lying around this cavern. But why put such a focus on reanimating simple beasts? I'm gonna dig through the notes I've found so far. See what else you can discover deeper in.
That's the way. That's over
They
with,
aren't
I
ready.
suppose.
The
Not
master
yet.
will want you in
We'll have
good
to make do
condition.
with what we have.
Probably should have saved that ult, but it's not a big deal. So this boss, you have a 40-second, I believe, timer to nuke the boss, otherwise it'll do mechanics. And basically, these little thingies light up, and they all do different things. So that's actually an achievement. You have to do them eventually if you want everything. But our goal is to not do as many.
None of you are what. See what I have been reduced to?
So mechanics, if you're trying to burn it, don't stand in bad. Do more damage. I don't think I'll be able to do this in time limit on a Sorc.
Now you're just showing off.
But if I have to do the mechanics, it's not a big deal. Like, I actually know how to do them anyway. So you see how this one is up, right? You're gonna want to kill it, and you know the explodey skeletons right there? You want them to bomb on the pillar. And it does damage. No, Bastion.
The short glimpses the flame.
Red.
Sees only threat.
You see how, like, the skeleton exploded on it and it just nuked it? That's the mechanic. Otherwise, this is a non-issue in a group setting. You just do more damage. And then in execute or under like 20, all 4 of them go up, and you just have to burn it. That's just it. Or at least that might be on bet. Never mind, all of them did that. Okay, so upcoming boss, this is the one where I think I might get stopped, if anything. Because the boss does this chain, and it'll pick one person. And that one person, basically, you have, what, like 10 seconds to kill the skeleton. Otherwise, it just chases you and one-shots you. So I'm going to try to barrier through it and see if that works. Otherwise, I don't I have to be really like on point with temporal guard to make it not happen, so it's probably just safer to barrier it.
So many of the things you've broken I can easily replace, but
If you don't hit it on, or if you don't do the mechanic properly on vet, at least it's a one shot. I don't know about normal, but on vet and hard mode it is a one shot.
ancillary, superfluous.
Careful, that one looks dangerous.
Smash yourselves to dust against these.
No, you're not.
Has to be done. Might as well enjoy it.
Yep, when it jumps down, I have a... Like, this is what happens. You have to kill the ghost before the chains get to it, and then the boss will run.
Ulfnor, strike them down.
Dude, my barrier just went out.
Some hero.
Oh, that is a one shot. Okay. Okay, so I had a lot of time. So, like, the chain part to the boss coming to me, literally my barrier ran out in before 30 seconds, which is a problem. How am I gonna do this? The answer would be to do more damage, but...
Like old times. Sabina.
No, nothing like old times.
Make the most of a bad situation.
It only draws out
Chose me. I tried to time that. I'm looking at this and like, how did groups fail this on normal? Does that just stay there until it actually one-shots you? I see. I knew this might be a sketch
You'll be avenged.
thing to do. Let me see.
Enslaving a lich. Think I'll cling to life a little longer.
Does more health do anything? Okay, so what I found out was basically it kind of goes in this corner. It doesn't always work like that.
still feel.
I definitely still feel bored of.
Chains is all I know.
Yeah, okay, so we're testing it. I'm pretty sure... Is it a one-shot, or does it just do a lot of damage?
Now you die.
No glory in
Oh, okay. We survived it. The number is 35,000. Okay. We're making some progress. Knowledge.
Rest in peace.
It's actually a lot. Yeah, usually the tank is supposed to get it. Okay, let me see. Okay, so let me see. What could I do? Do I have any attribute? Oh, I need... I can't believe I'm gonna do this. This is so dumb. I never thought, like, this is my first time ever using one of these.
What's new?
Oh god, it is cooked. What can I slot that'll give me more health? Let me see. This only lasts for like 6 seconds, which is the problem because that chain pull is like 30 seconds.
Oblivion, take you.
We're coming up with new strategies to beat these. God, I do no damage. What's happening? That's what 64 into health does for a DPS.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Can I just kite it around?
These are our chains now.
Okay. We have 25 seconds on the barrier.
Your fate is sealed.
You're his now.
Oh, it did something. No, I'm like so convinced I can do this. I just need something that'll keep me alive, I guess.
Pay.
Minor resolve and minor protection. Do I have that from? Hold on, is there minor protection here? Okay, so I do have that already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's from Pearlescent. Let me see.
The day will be ours.
I just need Bastion to not die during this.
The most of a bad situation.
The one boss I thought would give me a problem is in fact giving me a problem. What if I just kite it around? Surely it doesn't do the thing if it's not close to me. Oh.
Have the will to fight at all.
Dude, the chain is so slow on normal. Like, I legit think this would be easy on vet because the chain is faster.
Orin demands this.
It's 35k, right? How did we survive it that one time? Interesting. So it's not doable. I see.
Farewell, my friend.
So it's straight up a one shot, and that's what we figured out. Do you still get this in werewolf form?
Make me feel it.
You still feel?
I definitely still feel boredom.
The grating scrape of chains is all I know.
See, you do still get it in werewolf. And we're learning a lot about this boss. That heavies don't do anything until you get hit.
Orin demands this.
This is why our barrier doesn't work.
Died like a snowman.
We survived. Oh. There was two of them. All right. Well, we tried. We learned. Somehow we survived before, and then it just does it again. Literally don't understand the numbers for that one, but apparently it is undoable. And I should probably fix this back later. But anyway, that has been episode 4. So we survived some of them. We did not survive the others. We'll just let me get this thing.
Let's see what's around the next bend.
Interesting. I somehow just don't think any of these will do anything. We'll just give it one more try and then we're done.
Sorry to have to kill you.
No, you're not.
Has to be done. Might as well enjoy it.
Soon
Can
you
anyone
won't have
spare-
the will to fight at all. Your fate is sealed.
All right. Yep. It's not doable. What is this? Why does it do more sometimes and does less the others? Like, what is the like formula for that? But anyway, it's kind of what I thought would happen when I figured it's like, oh, this might stop us. But with that, I think let's do one more dungeon because it's like we couldn't do that. I actually like if it wasn't for this boss, this dungeon would be soloable. Let's do one more. I think Volenfell is a hard stopper. I'm trying to think. Are there anything that requires 2 switches here? I do wonder, though. I wonder if I... I do have the passives, just not... When I have Pearlescent on, it doesn't do anything, but like... Area. That was a single. I don't even have... Interesting. Anyway, let's just clear one more dungeon. Make up for that Fang Lair.
Heal me!
Looks like we're adding more bones to these ruins.
Set it ablaze!
Green salad recipe as opposed to a purple salad.
Burn it!
I think like literally any dungeon that doesn't have like a forced one-shot mechanic
Light it up!
like that, I think I could do. Like my ability to play well is fine because certain things are mechanically undoable.
I need healing!
Did Dariah put you up to this? She's still out there, isn't she?
Set it ablaze!
Kill these fools! Pathetic. I'll have to do this.
So there's 2 phases for this boss. His first phase and then gargoyle phase. Well, it's not really the same thing, but 2 different fights in one encounter.
You're tougher than I thought. Let's see how you handle this. Here it is. Cower before the rod
Watch
of
that
Grabar.
gargoyle.
This has more kick than I remembered. Time for a different approach. Awaken, my darling. I need you to...
That's a petrify, don't stand in it. But yeah, I also have a series on the channel called Can We Duo? Me and one other friend. We basically go through all of them, but on vet and hard mode, so you guys can see like the extra mechanics and everything. And yeah, a lot of things are doable with 2, actually, believe it or not. Whereas solo is just like, well, I guess I can't do it. So if you want to actually learn the harder mechanics and everything, you can check that out on the channel somewhere. What am I in combat with? I think I know what it is. It's all the way in the back.
Oblivion take you!
Don't even have to do these. It's just annoying. Oh, that boss is still alive. I thought I AoE'd it down. Okay.
Pull yourself together!
Light it up!
They really need to put, like, you know, a leash limit. Like, if something doesn't attack you for 10 seconds, it just de-aggroes. Aggro gone. Every game, other MMO seems to do aggro radius just fine, except for this one.
For glory!
This boss drops a puddle of poison on the ground. Don't stand in it. It just does a strong heavy, I believe, as well.
I'm not dead yet. That's got it.
So there's two bosses in the area. That way is progression. However, the door is locked and is followed by a boss, so you have to do it anyway. We'll be back. We just do this door first. Don't fight things in the tunnel because the steam does oddly a high amount of damage. I believe it's percentage.
I am not afraid of you.
So this lever opens the door to the front part that we were talking about before. So we fight the Tremor Scale boss now. It just has a big AoE. There's nothing really dangerous about this. when it goes underground, you can tab target to see where it is. It's a fun beginner tip.
That was easy. Two arms!
I want to try to build enough ult to start the ult on the final boss, but I don't think I'll get it. Oh, we're close. It's fine. All right, so it is 3 bosses: red, blue, and yellow. The red one is untauntable. It will just kind of spin and you don't stand in it, kind of like Dark Shade. The blue one is stationary, but it'll shoot like AoEs going up and then it'll target you. And the yellow is like an equalizer one. So what, like the strat back in the day was you just focus the blue one, and if your damage is low, like it'll just equalize the health of all of them. So basically, if you don't, like in 2024, here's what you do: you just burn all of them in a circle. But back in the day, what we used to do was, if you can't do it all, it'll equalize the low health one. Yeah, you see how like they're going down, but they're equaling? That's how you kill them faster. But like, it's 2024, you don't even need to do that mechanic anymore. You just like AoE. Yep, that's it. Then you do the quest and then run out of here. So with that said, those are the 3 dungeons in our DLC today. I was actually kind of, you know, disappointed with that Fang Lair because I thought we could do it, but turns out it's just straight up a one-shot. We tried more health and all that stuff, but it is what it is. Anyway, we will be back with episode 5. Let's see, what will we be doing next? Fungal 2, Banish 2. We might switch it up because these are kind of in order, so we might go like Wayrest Fungal or something. We'll do them all eventually. But Volenfell done, and I'll think about which one we do next. So a few of these are kind of sketch. Like these are all the DLC ones, so like, of course they're gonna be harder. We might do Scale Caller next time. March? I don't know if March is soloable because first boss is kind of weird, but we might do a little test anyway. With that said, that's it from me today. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.